Yeah. Oh. Okay, that was a little debacle. That was funny. So some of the people watching it. Oh man, that's funny. I pray that everyone is doing well today. Praise the Lord today. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing good. Trying to get it to pop up on my. I don't know if my YouTube is just being funky or what, but I'm trying to have it set up on my phone as per usual. There we go, got it. Maybe turn it down just so that way. And yes, also it is when I live stream, I notice that's when my frames start kind of going down. All things considered, at one point I don't even think I could have streamed to this game good, like how I am now, because of the fact that I'll just put it bluntly, the performance would have been garbage. At some point, I am going to see about doing some upgrades to this house, but I think that'll be off stream also. Just because I want to try to get some main, stuff done. So the forges are done. I would love to do stuff in here also, but I'm gonna leave it for another day. So now we're actually gonna do missions. Then I will say we're actually gonna do some missions. So I don't know what this one is. So I know it's one of it's one of the buildings on the strip here. And then in a little while, I'm gonna see about going to the snow. Just trying to do some exploration there and make sure I grab some food and make enough food in the meantime for it. Yeah, so as you can tell, the door was open, so I actually did explore this before. Come on. There we go, buddy. Oh. How thoughtful. As you can see, my inventory is a little different on my hotbar now. I'm not sure as to... Okay, then. For being a feral, that tanked a lot of the hits. I can't remember. Huh? Okay. I love the fact I'm more accurate with a pistol than I am a shotgun. I don't know whether to be happy about that or to be a little concerned about my own safety. Okay. This is a location that is actually kind of big. Didn't last at all. That's funny. Boom. You're done, son. You're done, son. Alright. Honey. Okay. Now you're dead. Da -da -da -da. I am gonna try to actually max out the intelligence build though also, so it is gonna be a little while. I'm not gonna say every single part of it, but the majority of the intelligence tree I am gonna max out. But in the meantime, I'm also gonna work on a couple of the other skill trees just to kind of get my weapons in better order. So like, oh, creature outfit. Okay, interesting. Now you can see I do not have a lot of money. That's because I spent most of it on. Well, you see level 3 shotgun, so that's where most of it went actually. Okay, I guess the sun decided to shine. Amen. Uh, Very out of nowhere that it did that, but I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I'm very well aware that I'm more encumbered. You don't need to tell me. Hmm. Okay, nothing in there. Physics! No. No! Ooh. Yeah, so tomorrow I am still gonna stream tomorrow, though I'm hoping to get up much to them tomorrow, just so that way I can do a little bit more trading stuff. You're down. You're down. You're down. I did not clear all the areas out of my last corner. I thought I did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I did. Apparently not. I am holding on to lockpicks now, just so I can use them essentially and get stuff if they open or not. No. I'll take it. I'll take it. I see it. I'm hoping that there's some weaponry here. It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. No. I don't want that. And I have every right to be picky. Okay. Okay. So, what area did I miss? Okay, so apparently over here. I'm a bit of in a tight spot when I stream, just a tad bit. I am going to try to eat a lot of the canned stuff that I get, just because that's the food I'll have for really when I do these little explorations and quests. Okay, so I did not pay attention apparently. That's fine. Now, I don't remember what I put the stuff on in order. No, okay, so it's still empty. I'm still gonna loot cop cars, still. I have a shotgun now, so I have a better chance of survival now against the ferals. You wanna run hell? Have fun trying to do that, bub. Stamina.
I'll sell. Wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it.
We're firemen.
If you want a job from me, get moving, jackass. Just don't. What the hell do you want this time?
What's your language? Why are you talking to me like that, huh? What gives you any right to? Huh? Huh? Oh, now you're not talking, huh?
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Why are you so mean to me? I can make a... Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with it. If it works, it works, right? No, I'm not gonna even... You'll see me when I get there. Hear the ending. Run! I'm not gonna fight with that. If it wants to, I mean, shoot, I don't mind getting that off the rip. More potatoes. Please give me some vehicle adventures. Sure. Oh, that could have been real bad. Okay, you know what? Don't know why I'm slipping up on this house so much. But okay, give me a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So am I only able to do like one of them a day or what? Because I didn't even do one for today. Oh wait, no, I did. What am I talking? So they really limit to one. That's actually really horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. Makes the end game significantly longer than necessary, but okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Alright, that gives me time to explore the snow biome, I suppose. So. Fine with that. It's actually about 12:30. Should have gone and checked it, but I think my father's doing that now, so I'll just on this and check in a little bit, I suppose. I don't think I put anything in here. Probably not. Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to go back and forth with what I have. Yeah, so. Be right back. There we go. Paused. Time to go into the snow. Okay, I am now back. Ah. Back. So with me going to the snow biome, I believe it's the second hardest biome to be in, which I'm more than fine with because I got a shotgun and I got a pistol, so I am good on that stuff for a little while. I'm good on ammo. I don't know why they did the tier progression the way they did. That actually kind of blows a little bit because it kind of takes away the fact of being of actually just taking like time to do the tier quests as they have them and to actually progress thoroughly. Now, if it's once a day, that is awful because you can still progress relatively fast in this. Just realistically, you can still do it somewhat fast, like without the tier. It's just if the tier quest was just the fastest way of doing it. Now it's like depending on which route of like what build you go for, you can just zoom right through the game to get to the end game. I find it kind of a vain thing that they did, I suppose. Like, really not a point in actually doing it. I'm not gonna grab materials other than maybe glue. I want to try to get some solid stuff now. Like that, for an example, cans of food. Just so I have more of an inventory back at base. I already got a lot of fat, so. And I can hunt if I need to get more of that, so. I'm being a little more specific. Wood is probably going to be the only other one other than the glue. Cloth, I'm not going to grab either. So. I'm gonna grab oil just to sell it. I got a lot of tires, so that's what I'm not grabbing. I don't know if that was a mine or something else, but I think that's a lodge. That I did go to earlier, just so I do some exploration and get materials at the same time, so if it isn't, I'm gonna go into it. If it is, I'm just gonna outright ignore it. Now, I don't know if is it this version that they kind of have a lack there for the temperature, because they used to have, oh, you're cold, you gotta go inside or make a fire. This one I don't think really has the temperature. Yeah, that is actually one thing that I liked with the older patches, is that you had to actually keep an eye on your temperature and not be overly cold or too hot. So I'm hoping that they're working that in at some point, because I really liked the concept of having to keep an eye on your temperature and make sure you don't overheat or you don't get too cold. Jack's Lumber Mill, so this is technically a 4.5 skull with the snow, adding to the difficulty. So, still gonna have plenty of material. That's a jack. Yeah. Okay. I see what that entails. So. I don't really plan on fighting them, if you will. Like, I don't plan on hunting, if I suppose, in other words. I'm not trying to actually hunt. So if I can, I will avoid as much of the hostile animals as possible. Lumberjacks are very easy with this stone baton. Robotic sledge, I can sell that baby. Seeing if I picked up leather or not. I did not, so that's another one I'm not going to pick up because I got a lot of that. The seeds also, I'm just not going to, because I think I have practically every seed possible. So, not much point in me grabbing them if I already have it, So I'm trying to be smarter with the scavenging that I have as of right now. Mechanical parts and electrical parts are going to be one of the few that I would pick up, just because of the rarity of finding them normally. I say normally because salvaging the cars is different, but if you're actually just scavenging, looting, and stuff like that, they are harder to come by as a general rule, so I do want to grab them as much as I can. I think that'll help with my water, I'm hoping. Oh, someone hit that, I guess. Oh, I have to go out this way. Makes sense, makes sense. Nope, nada. I already have Yuki Seed also. Okay, so... So I think it'll have the enemies of a 3 tier, but it might have the numbers and zombie difficulty of 4.5. So like the numbers shouldn't be any different as to how many are going to be in this. It's just going to be the types. I think are going to be a little more out there with it being 4.5 skulls. So Palmer, no, I'm also not going to grab either. I said I'm trying to be very, very picky about what I grab. I think duct tape is also one that I will grab. Okay, I'm gonna say about making a cooking pot here soon. Alright, a campfire, not a cooking grill. That I will also grab, because, again, not the easiest to find. You're a normal. Okay, good. I think even if it was a feral, I would have been fine with it, because it's only one. As long as I don't have, like, 3 or 4 ferals running at me right now, I'm good. So... I've never really needed to craft a spine, I guess. That's it. Is that really all that's in here? Oh, well, let me check these. Oh, clay, I'm also not, again, material-wise, I'm not grabbing any. I'm grabbing what I need for the campfire, essentially, and that's it. S is a night-only quest also, which is the generator. Okay. I'm happy about finding that, actually, because I needed to. Make sure everything's all loaded. Okay, so this whole area is clear. I just have to actually go in here now. Oh. If it finds its way in here, I am gonna kill it. That cougar. I'm gonna kill it if I have to. I didn't mean to grab iron. I didn't even realize it was in my inventory, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, gunpowder is somewhat of a hard material to find normally, but I'm still not gonna go for it. I thought I clicked on it. I'm not gonna fight over getting legendary parts. Considering the amount of them I have found just in the 10 days is still kind of, I wouldn't say absurd, but good. I just don't want them to hear it and think, oh, let's lessen the amount. No. Don't lessen the amount of these because they are still hard to get. Just in general, I am gonna say that they are still a little bit. Oh. Okay, one just spawned. How easy is to do it? Okay, so I am not surprised by this either. So I'm gonna at least get the feral, because the feral is kind of hard to balance. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me to balance trying to get the feral and the radioactive. So a wooden bow. Okay, so this one actually does sell. That one actually does sell. I didn't want to grab one that doesn't. Like, the primitive bow doesn't sell at all, even if it's, like, maxed out, which, again, why would you get it? Why would you max out the primitive bow? It does not make any sense. It's not sensible to do. Also, the reason why I grabbed the lockpicks out of that last quest reward is just because it was literally the best one, personally, that I could see. That would have been worth time. Okay, this is where I don't like the pattern, because I think this is a glitch. I still believe this to be a glitch that happens. I'm gonna be honest. That has to be a glitch. That happens every now and again. Because it doesn't make sense for the it really doesn't. Dehydrated. I'm aware, game. Trust me. Trust, game, trust. Okay, random body. No! Oh my goodness, that's scary. I was not expecting vultures. I really wasn't. So, go. I can still hear that thing, too. Spooky. Don't need that. Okay, I might have to kill that thing just to get it out of here. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it there because I genuinely don't need it. Like, I really don't. So the Alarna Elixir I am gonna use up at some point. I just haven't bothered, to be honest. Literally just haven't bothered. Oh, I can't remember, where did I get the adrenaline rush from? Position is a good one, because if I can get that maxed out, I can 10% instant death. So even on a radioactive, I can get a one shot on it. It's funny that I haven't done better barter, but this is like all during the, or soon to be night, but I'm gonna still wander. So the infection, I actually ate honey not too long ago, so I don't even have that as an option. I do have them set to where they run, which, again, that was completely intentional, so no complaints from me about it. Like, genuinely, I made that a thing, so. Okay, they're eating the cougar. That's what I'm hearing right now, they're eating the cougar. which is completely and totally fine. Eggs, I would like to grab. I'm gonna be honest. Eggs are a rarity now, and I don't know why they made it absurdly rare to get eggs now, but eggs are another good food supply if you can get them in, if you can get like a few dozen or so. Sounds like a lot, and it kind of is, but I do what you gotta do, right? See, now in the older patches, I would not more than likely be running out like this unless I had a whole bunch of good stuff to wear. Because they had armor and then they had clothing. I liked the concept of the clothing as well as the armor. Now they just have the armor, which I'm not a fan of. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. Okay. Okay, so double barrel. Ooh, okay. Didn't even mean to click that one, but that's fine. Not the end of it. Not the end of the world. I don't think I'm gonna grab the. I don't think I'm gonna open up the shotgun bundle just yet because I don't want it to be where I get a whole bunch of ammo and then I have to make room for it. I don't even know what level it's going to be, and so I think if I just do a lack thereof of opening it, I think I can increase it when I get to bigger loot stages. So, I'm fine with that. As you can see, though, level 3 stone baton is much better than the level 1, I can tell you that. But I do miss the fact that that level 1 baton really came in clutch, because that was day 1 that I got it. Like, for real. I'm gonna find a trader. Time to abandon. Maybe? I did not use it. Yeah, I'm back. I had to help my parents look for some gravy that they bought a little while back, and they found it, so that's good. I think that's a city. I think that's a city. Let's go, lads. Excuse me. Okay, what was that sound? I don't know whether to laugh or be a little creeped out. Oh, why is there a bear in the road? Hmm. Oh, please go away, bear. I really don't have the ammo to deal with you. Well, I do, but I don't want to use it, rather. I don't know what that bear is doing. I really don't. I'm hoping it doesn't turn around. I'm hoping it just goes that way still. Please keep going. This is like the one time I did not want to have to deal with a bear. Come on. If you want to puke, you ain't doing it up there, mama. I'm telling you right now. Why is there two bears now? I'm just gonna grab it. I'm not trying to be overly greedy, but why is it? I wonder if it's because I'm sneaking. Oh my days. I am like in a bear alley right now. I'm gonna aggro one of them at that point, even going to my bike. One's coming up this way. That other bear that I just saw might jump scare me into oblivion. Go, go. Okay, I made it. I don't care if it's a cougar or not, but I do not want to deal with a bear. A bear does a lot more damage that I do not want to deal with. I was hoping the city actually has me Silent Hill vibes. That's the last thing I want to deal with is something that's like Silent Hill. I'm good. I know you're not a feral. It wasn't a feral. Yeah, I could tell from his eyes. Alright, no headlights either. Said I'm very specific about the loot right now. Very specific. As it is, a lot of it I'm not wanting to carry so much of. Junk Hill Saloon, alright. What did I just see? Is that a what? I just don't question it. Just don't question it. Just go and go about your. I don't know if that's a help mine or not. I'd rather not find out. Wow, that's quite a bit of decapitation that just occurred. Forge ahead. Forge ahead. Or at least I got a chemistry workstation now. So. I don't know. I'm not gonna collect the paper. I'm just thinking about it. I don't think there's much of a point in me doing that, actually. I do have tea, so let me use that up. Don't forget, ferals have a better sense of finding you. I basically just cornered myself in here. That's funny. Well, I'm assuming the ferals were already in here, which I'm fine with if they were in here, but if they're, like, finding themselves to me, I'm a little bit annoyed. Okay, feral. Oh, repair kit, just to make sure. So, forged iron, okay, definitely don't have any of that, okay. Okay, this is gonna be like a checkpoint also for me to make stuff also, if I need to. It's actually one of the smarter things to do is having little checkpoints and stuff. I think the next time I do a build, I want to do a deathless run. Because honestly, I could have I could have survived and not died once, but I was being a little dumb, a little stupid though. So. Saw a dog and 2 zombies. Oh, that's a wolf. That's a wolf, not a... Oh, brother. Oh, brother, come on. Come on, just aggro. I need aggro. Same with you, Mutt. I need aggro. I need... What? Yeah, in a little bit. I'm gonna try to finish streaming first. I need to find stone. So I can get a campfire built. That was easier said than done, I guess. Come on. No, I need stone. Okay, so I got some corn. Good. Nothing of actual importance there. Lead. I got a lot of lead, that's why I'm not really focused. Okay, that's everything up here then. Yeah. Good. I didn't want to use the baton because I wasn't sure how well it would work in this scenario, so I just went with the shotgun. Just I have ammo for it and got good with it, so. Well, let's see. Let's see what else is. I'm not gonna argue if I keep getting that stuff, because I said if I can find a trader, you good. Hoping to find one, just so I can sell some of this stuff off. I don't know if Junkville has a different one, has, you know, a different loot room, or if this is the loot room for it also. I actually need an anvil anyways, actually, so. I will break this down if I need to, I don't want to. Good, thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, I mean, hey. Again, I wouldn't mind running into a feral or two. I say that, and the wolf is right there. I thought I heard the wolf starting to aggro, but last thing I knew, it was like, oh, it's walking off. Okay. I'm not gonna try to agitate if I can help it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just not going to. It'd be cool if I found forged iron just to get a repair kit built up real quick. Like I said, a lot of this I could sell to the trader and be fine. I just want to keep the materials that I have and then just upgrade the guns that I bring along with me. By the time it goes out, it won't have everything fully cooked, but I'm gonna look for a trader if I can, and I'll mark this as a spot. Good point. As if I can find a trader, then I can drop most of the stuff off once I get to the trader area. I'm not gonna break this just yet. If I lose the lockpicks, just because I don't want the ferals or radioactive to spawn, because I'm in a snow biome. It's gonna be similar to the wasteland in terms of the zombies that spawn. If it was the woods or even the burnt forest, I'd be fine. I wouldn't care. I would not care. If it does break, fine. Hunting rifle, okay. That's not bad. Again, it's a sellable. I'm gonna sell it. A lot of this stuff I'm not gonna keep. It's just not sensible for me. As, again, I'm not gonna use hunting rifles. I'd rather use like a assault rifle. They have an AK or an I think it's an M4A1 that they have a model of in this game. I'd rather use that. That one I don't have. That one I actually don't have my acknowledgement. So I am more than fine with having that piece of loot. Nope. Go away. Normally traders are in the outskirts, so I'm gonna try to travel this whole city. Get the run around with it, hopefully, and no. You know, I'm just gonna do that after, just because the rarity of some of the stuff is gonna be harder to do. That could be a feral spider jockey. And finding a city like this is actually really good anyways for me. This is actually, I think, the biggest one I found thus far. So I'm actually happy about this. So I'm gonna just try to make a route around and all that. Just to see if I can open up any potential trader, marks or spots. Yeah, that might have been one on the left side actually. So once I go all the way down, this strip, I'm gonna go left. Cut a left and see if I saw right or if I saw wrong. I might have seen wrong. That is Knobsgain Prison. Okay. Maybe if I cut around it. Maybe. That's not a trader thing either, but I think this is a shotgun Messiah or some. Okay. Oh, it's a extraordinary spot, anyways, to loot. It'd probably kill me. Let's be honest, it would probably kill me. So I think I saw wrong then. Knives gain correction, which would have radioactives everywhere on me at the moment. It's not a friendly area at all for my gear. For my level, it's not so bad, but for my gear, it's no. I'd more than likely get killed instantly in the final room. Okay, so I did see wrong. Darn, I was kind of hoping for a trade. There should be one in this town, though. There really should be one in here. I'd be very concerned for myself if there isn't, because I can't loot at all here if there isn't one. I already went to one corner of it, or at least I believe I did, so. The other thing too is if I'm close enough to one and I don't realize it, it should pop up on my map anyways, so. Is there a random bike? Must have been a random bike I went by then without realizing it or something. Wouldn't it pop up on there normally if there wasn't one? Oh. Man, this is weird that I'm not finding a trader right now. Oh man. Saying everything but one right now. Not liking this. I'm not liking that too much here. Oh. Okay. So I'm hoping I'm coming up to a trader here soon, because I really need a trader in this area bad. Okay, so it's just lagging my bike, I guess, around. Trying to get most of the outskirts done, but from the looks of it, I'm not gonna have a trader here. Unless it's at a very teensy spot that I missed. But thinking it's the other one where there's just not one here. I have to go down down south a little bit more. How expansive this area actually is. U.S. Army post, yeah. I kind of thought it was like a very big base, but I'm not liking the looks of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Another bridge. And I said the traders tend to be on the outskirts of the big cities if there is one. They normally have one, maybe even two spawned in, but maybe I just don't have a good seed for traders. Shotgun Messiah. This is a good one too. That's the thing that sucks. I can't really loot it because I'm full. I'm literally full on stuff right now, so I can't even loot it, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go back down south because as I don't see any other way or anything for me to do. Yeah, for looking for a trader right now, other than going down south to like look and see if I missed any spots, which it looks like I missed a good chunk of the southern part down here. There might even be one on that bridge too. So I might see about going past the bridge a little bit and see if there's a trader on the other side of it, just to kind of see if there is. That army post I would like to do. There are some 5 skull POVs that are easier than others, like notably, and then even some like 4 skull ones that are harder than the majority of the 5 skulls. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but it happens. That's just how it is a little bit. Like the army posts, I think even. Okay, you're. I thought there might have been a small medical pile. Oh, need for me to have it though. Maybe there's a repair kit in one of these. Well, listen, I ain't gonna fight. I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna take it. It's low key. I need it anyways. Low key. Okay. Oh, that's a mine. That's a hubcap mine. That's a hubcap mine. I didn't realize there were mines on this. I will say so lootable. Yep, so lootable. I must have just gone by it, or it just like spawned itself in, and not to my not to my notice until after. I could have gone very wrong. Man, yeah. See, like even that's like so. Might just be one in a few, I guess. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping to find a trader here at some point, because I really need one. Because I do not really want to go back home to the base and having to drop a whole bunch of stuff off. I am not in the category of finding the trader, which is fine. So it might just take a little more time to get. Unless that's one up there that I'm just blind to, so. I do skip out on the roads a little bit just to try to get to a trader faster. Now, Nav's Gain, I do believe they are doing a makeover on, or they've already done a makeover over. Not English, Connor, English, speak it. Yes, I'm really going this far just to try to look for a trader because I have a lot of stuff on me that it's genuinely going to be difficult to get rid of otherwise without a trader. A lot of it is good stuff that I want / need, and some of it, a whole bunch of it, I can sell off. That's in the biker in my inventory. That must be a lumber mill from the looks of it. Oh, no. It's an outpost of some form of sorts. Not gonna bother. Not gonna bother with it. Hoping I can find a trader before I get off of here. So I want to try to get off at like 2 to 2:30. I'm low-key irritated because the fact that there's not a trader in sight is very bizarre. Like, extremely bizarre. Well, I really am hoping that there's a lot. And there's one on the east side of this then. As I said, I can't do any sort of looting until I find a trader to sell off a bunch of stuff. Even do some quests. Let's do some quests. See something in the distance, but I don't know if that's a trader or not. It looks like an outpost of some sort because it's out and off-road. Traders tend to be on the road. They tend to be. Might be a chance where they're not, but I'm gonna go onto this bridge and see what else I get, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's just not loading. That's lovely. Not even a place I needed to go to anyway, so I pretty much have it marked on the map or marked enough. So I'll go back onto the main road, I suppose, and I also need a repair kit for this bike, because once it's out, it's out. Should have gone the ones on the bridge, but I'm almost there to make a motorcycle. By the time I get to it, I should be able to make one anyways. That's kind of why I was like, I should leave the vehicles. Because they can drop me that stuff. There's a low chance of getting the magazine, even though I have it almost maxed out for the advanced, something mechanical. It's in the intelligence build. I have like 3 out of 5, so. Another city, lovely. I have a trader nearby at least in this one, or not? That is my question. Please give me a good answer. I did not want the answer that I'm expecting. I'd rather not have it be like, nope, sorry, deny. And be like, well, shoot. No, I don't want it to be a no. I want there to be one somewhere here. Oh, do I got for skill? I could respect to get all of it and then lack on a couple of things, but I just do that after I get the motorcycle and just respec so I don't have any of the vehicle stuff. Forged steel is not going to be useful for me right now anytime soon. That is why I did that. I did what I did. Get over it. Oy. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a strip, so very easy and direct with east and south situation. First aid bandage, but do I want to? No. They cannot be keep doing me dirty like this for a trader. This feels illegal. No, ay ay ay. Man. Where's that all filled? I feel like I got a bad seed for traders. Just gonna zoom it out. I think I've only found 5, and I'm like more than halfway through. Oh. 1, 2. So 4 traders. I said, unless it is like on the road or something that I'm just not seeing or whatnot, but this snow biome has like no traders at all for me right now. And like, well, I'll be darned. And like, I have been darned on the trader end there. That's not what I had in mind for exploration, but sure, I'll take it. If I can make the motorcycle, I might just head back home and make it just so I have more. As I have a lot of gas. Go from there, I guess. Air kits are also rare, but you can still find them in the. I might just have to go to Trader Joel quite literally. Imagine though, I just completely overlooked it. Motorbike. Yeah, I'd like to know where that was. Back over there. Yeah. Might just have to literally just go to Joel. Imagine I can make it now and he actually sells it. I can't buy it anyways, so that'd just be a real funny ha 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 moment. Me personally. And this is why I should be checking every single one. If I just did it on the highway, I might have gotten them all, or just gotten enough to have the vehicle schematic. But it's good that I got it now, though, because I can make everything, I believe, now. So Wasteland we go. Yay. I might as well, because I'm heading there anyways. I'm literally heading there. I thought that was a dog. What? That's why I don't look at the mailboxes at the moment. That's why I missed so many of them. Because I didn't want to pick up what I couldn't pick up, you know? I want to plan. I do not care. You do not scare me. Barrels scare me a little bit. Whites, always. And radioactives. Even if it's just one radioactive, they are a tank still. Some of the bumping into that I do is because I can't see it at all, or it just spawns in as I bump into it as it spawns in sight. Just kind of poor game design. I wouldn't say game design, but my system just not being that good. I should say my system not being that good. As it is, I think I barely meet the requirements to run the game too. Well, you see it at a constant, like, it's always been less than 30 frames when I stream, but say I do this, you'll see it go up a little bit, but it hardly goes over 20 when I stream, but it can go, I've seen it go over 40 or 30 normally. Streaming does quite a bit to my computer, I suppose. That's why I shut everything down if I'm not using it, and then just have the OBS and then the game on. That's it. Wonder if I have some sort. Actually, yeah, I have goldenrod tea in here. Actually, I have a lot of stuff I'm selling. A lot.
you need armor, I've got fantastic. You got the job done, so here's your payment. Remember, if you complete the job, we'll pay you. If you get this job done today, we'll give you 5% off anything when we're having a sale. Our armor is top notch. You are now my favorite customer of the day.
Yeah. Where's the vending machines? A big reason why I want the vending machines is see if I can actually get a better deal going on. Bartering, yep. I'll just take Grandpa's myself. A lot of stuff I can sell.
Step right up and let's find you the perfect. That, my friend, was a fantastic deal.
Yeah, again, I'm not doing better bartering because, to be honest, I usually do a lot of bartering to where it doesn't bother me any. It doesn't bother my pockets as a general rule. Yeah, exploring the snow biome and then just leaving it was not what I was expecting, but here we are.
Welcome, welcome, one and all.
Normally get a lot of XP when you do this anyways. Bellows, unpatched driver. You don't need an unpatched driver at all. You get a fire axe. I think the water filter is the thing I do not have, so. Magnum would be something I'd buy, but. Not a lot on medicine. A lot of mods. Armor is his specialty anyway, so you should have. Some of it's okay. Some of it's terrible, some of it's alright. I was actually expecting better from him, I'm not gonna lie.
You are now my favorite customer of the day.
Yeah, of the day, okay, that's fine. Thank you. I really wanted that title, buddy. I'm just saying. I honestly thought that'd do a lot more damage than it did. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought it'd do a lot more, and it was disappointing. Very disappointed in it. Very much so. The map. The map. I'm not gonna be concerned about getting the drops, but I might make the motorcycle on my own time or do it tomorrow, because I do plan on streaming tomorrow, guaranteed. I just had a lot of time today to do it in. Infested Clear is essentially a 1 tier that they double up to 2, and then a 3 tier into a 4, and then a 5 tier into a 6 tier, basically. Actually making it way harder than you'd want it to be. So just like that, yeah. It's not supposed to be that easy. This is just one of the easier one of the easiest tier ones to do, so getting this as an infested is kind of funny. I'm not getting the dog, I'm telling you right now, I'm not getting the dog. Okay, so they actually blocked it off now. Kind of funny. Now, with me being able to make the motorcycle, next episode that is going to be something I would. I don't think though I'm going to stream nearly as long as I have been, though, for especially like just like a little over 2 hours then. So yeah, I'm not going to stream nearly as much tomorrow. So this is going to be like one of the longer episodes, I suppose. So, with me being able to turn this in, I'm assuming I can do one more, and then it's like, oh, can't do it now. Assuming, because it didn't pop up there. Trade it wrecked, I can actually turn in that quest for him, and then get the tier reward for it. I'm gonna laugh, though, if I get the tier 3, and it's in the snow biome, and I actually missed where the trader was. This happened before. I've actually done that before for real. Funny, but sad at the same time. That stuff happens, right? Amen. I do not want to hold on to that no more. Alright, good dog. I thought it was alive for a second. Wait, how'd you get in? Oh, that dog. Oh, that dog.
You're open from sunrise to sun. Here's your pay. Good job. Wow. Think of all the... You've made the right choice.
I can make iron axes, right? 11 out of 75, right? Right? I can make iron equipment. So after the notifications. Goodness, let me... Harvest iron tools quality 2. Cool. Sledgehammer, yep. Okay. Nice. Oh, those sledgehammers that I unlocked. Oh, never mind. I did get iron tools level quality 2, which is still a bit of an upgrade, but I already have an axe, which is what I was looking for, because I have an iron pickaxe and an iron axe. I think one's, unless they're both level 5, I'll check after. Get off by the site. I just want to check the Mega Crash and call it. On this one, Also, one thing I'm very happy to say that they fixed is you can run into stuff without completely destroying your equipment, or rather your vehicles, instantly now. Actually, takes a lot more to do it, whereas I think when the very first patch came out, it was like you run into 2 or 3 things fast, and boom, it's gone in an instant. I'm like, dude, I'm glad they fixed that. Even then, that was a pain in the neck, brother. Ooh, hey, that helped. I do have a painkiller, right? That was quite a jam that I got put into, I can tell you that. This house was absurdly difficult for a tier 2. Absurdly difficult. I was not expecting it to be like this. Like, genuinely, I was not. Oh, goodness. Why is the tier progression not... Okay. I'm weirded out, unless the forest has a much lower one, or it's just like it stacks up if I don't do quests for a while. I don't know. This is jank. Tier progression, and this is kind of jank at the moment. I'm very much confused on it. If y'all know, please let me know, because I have not a clue as to how it is supposed to go. Apparently. As it's not popping up, then I can't turn it in or nothing, so.
We've got good deals and great... You know, I wasn't sure you had it in you to pull that off. Great job. If you like coin as much as I do, you should have a look at these jobs. To say you don't have time really means you don't want... Our armor is top-notch. Come back soon. We restock daily.
But you know what? I'm just gonna head home, get the bike, and crafting, and just end it off there. I'm gonna make this I guess, mega stream, because I've been streaming like 2.5 hours. And before that, I was playing this for about an hour, so I've been on this. Oh boy, for a good while. Yeesh. I've been on this for a hot minute. No beer, no beer, no beer, no sir, please no, no, over, no. I'm not grabbing them right now. I just want to head home, make bike. Oh, where? There. You know, I think the earliest I've gone on a motorcycle was day 8 or day 9. That was with a friend. We had a lot better time. I think in the next series, if I do another one, I'm hoping by the time I do another one, I am gonna have a better set up by then, because I'm gonna move on to Minecraft after I do this series. And I'm also hoping to eventually edit it, mind you, because I've been wanting to do that, but I'm not gonna pay premium, and if one of my friends can help me download stuff, he plans on it. I did like the old system though, the 1 to 100 skill. They even had gunsmithing as a skill to like get better at. Man, I really enjoyed that, because honestly, I think they could do it. I honestly think they could do it again and take some of the perks out and then just upgrade some of them with the 1 to 100 system, like the guns and stuff. And even finding gun parts instead of just like one piece of it, whereas there was a receiver, there was a stock, there was a barrel, and I think magazine, and there's 4 parts that you had to get in the old alphas in order to just make the gun and to have it there. Now it's like you don't even get that now, and it's sad to me that it, I'm glad that it was some of the stuff they went the way they did, but for me, I really enjoyed the gunsmithing system in there, and then the level 1 to 100 system. I think what it was that they did it for quite literally like everything that wasn't necessary, that didn't need it necessarily. I don't know what that smell is. Yeah, there it is. Smells rough. Unless my nose clearing up. I don't know. Oh yeah, I have an inventory in here. Quite, quite a good one, it may add. Double barrel shotgun. You can hear me? I thought I heard zombies in here. I'm like, you gotta be joking. You joking. I was like, gonna be like, no. No. What do you mean, no? No. No! No! Now I'm lying. I need... Yeah, goodness. No, I'm very weirded out that my progression is all of a sudden going through the roof now. Like I could only do one a day the last couple of days. Now it's like boom. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. After I get this, I'm gonna see about doing the bike and then calling it. I also thought I wasn't able to do it. That's why I didn't go direct first. Should have though. Should have. Would have. Could have. Now I'm doing it. Oh my goodness.
Great, here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. You better take this job. I'm not in the mood. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. What the hell do you want this time?
I do not want to carry it this time. I'm not. What does he have actually? Okay, well, I already looked at this, so I only need one more, so I might as well grab it.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Now I can do all the seeds. I believe that's what it was, is you have to do the southern farming in order to actually grow them. So now I can grow all of them without an issue. So next episode is gonna be the motorcycle, and then I'm gonna see about building some farm plots. From there, I suppose. Why did I say it like that? Not even Canadian. I'm a Maine. It's gonna have to kill some zombies. Gonna have to kill some zombies. Well. I think I just talked to myself the whole time, but that's alright. I'm hoping to get some more people. This time around, or next time. I should have gone the bellows, but that's fine. Oh, rocket casing, good grief. Make a rocket launcher, why don't you? Don't fool you like me. Imagine though. I mean, it's impossible. Oh. How I need a crucible to do forge steel. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, dang it. Turn it off. Darn it. I can't do it. Not so much for that. Like, I quite literally have like everything needed for it. I need the chassis and handlebar. No. Of course I should. Go in there, get in there. I guess next episode I have dew collectors. I might just see about getting some stuff for them too. Also, yeah, I'm not happy. I am not happy about the motorcycle right now. I really wanted to get it built and done. I can't even do that. So, well, well. That's a lot of minutes. That's over 7 hours worth of wood in there. So yeah, that can go a good while. Well, I do carry the money on me at all times, and maybe I have to do the motorbike starting off. Maybe the motorbike's what I gotta go with, cause that's tier 2. So anyway, forged iron that I can do. That I can do, and I unfortunately do not want to do a mini bike. I'd rather just do a motorcycle. But hey, I guess I'll call it here for today. Come on now. It was what, like 2.5 hours worth. I don't see anyone on the live, so I don't think I'm not gonna do an after stream this time around. So I got one viewer. Oh, okay. Apparently the chat did not want to refresh itself. Apparently that's funny. How's it going, Bob? And what a day. Oh, one quest a day. That's what it was. There was a couple of instances that I had in the previous episodes where I was only able to do one quest a day for some weird reason. Like I would literally, like quite literally, turn one in, go and do another one. Instead, I couldn't turn that one in without. I could get the reward, but I couldn't get the tier progression part of it. It wouldn't let me progress in the tiers. So yeah, that was the weird part. So kind of funny that this did not refresh itself. I ain't gonna lie. Let me go back in and then boom. So questions, comments, concerns. I forgot about the crucible needing that for the forged steel. It's actually funny because this is the only playthrough that I've done that I've actually not been able to get one quick. I've always been able to buy one or even get the forged ahead done by now, but I have the forged ahead in the 50s. But I would need to get them for 25, so next episode I'll probably just go into a snow biome again or a wasteland, go find some bookstores. Those are something that those or any other points of interest that just you as a person like to go into, or what materials you want to get, you get. Mark it on your map, because depending on what your settings are, however long it refreshes, you can have it marked up to where you can go back to it after a certain amount of days. With these playthroughs though, with this one especially, I do just want to just once I get up to tier 5 to tier 6, I'll do all the tier 6s that I can within reason, because again, my setup performance, and just kind of go from there with it. like after I get the tier 6s, there's really no point in me really wanting to do it because it already shows them, the full thing for the build that I'm going for. But the intelligence build, I want to max out the stun baton at least, get it up to tier 6. I think the nerd armor is going to be the best one for me to wear and to get. And I think that's lighter medium. So I want to max out that armor also. So I might have to max out one of the other tiers depending on what it is. And then after that, I want to get drones and get turrets made. But right now, the sole focus is just getting the vehicle and crucible. I think that's pretty much everything that I can think of or want to do even. So yeah. That sucks though. No, I'm not gonna lie, not being able to get the crucible right now, because I said every other playthrough I've done, I've been able to get it within 2 weeks in game, and I still have not yet. I've yet to get it basically, or yet been able to make it, which is funny because I've always been able to buy it too. Actually, I don't think I've ever had to make it as I could just buy it, but. Before I get off, I do want to note that with the 1.0, now you actually do have to loot a little bit more, scavenge a little bit more for better quality stuff instead of just selling everything. I mean, that's what I used to do a lot, actually. And out of all the friends that I played with and stuff, I'd always have the most money because I would just loot and sell, loot and sell. Yeah, me and one other friend would kind of be even at the start of it. And then I would just go up in terms of just having a lot of money. And then he would just have a lot of zombie kills. And I don't even know how he would do it because I'd kill a bunch of zombies and I still wouldn't be able to match his. It's bizarre, but funny. But pray that you guys have a good rest of your day. I love y'all. God bless you. And Jesus Christ loves you more. Man,